Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight, good folks. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let us know if you're hearing us loud and clear. Let's fight. Let's fight, guys. We trust that you folks are well wherever you all are joining us from tonight. We trust that you are good. The night is still young, so there's room to improve. Cheryl Glenn, we see you there. Yolanda Farmers, we see you as well. Token came, Nolda Grant, we see you. I see Patricia Gravesandi. Goodman is here too. Sherry DeRida, Odessa Wardine, all of our special folks are here with us. Julia Mars and the team, folks, we're fired up. We are ready to go and we are ready to get to it. We trust that you guys are great. A good evening to each and every one of you. Wilton Blue, thanks for the ting. Melinda McKenzie, Odessa Wardine. I see Gloria Fraser's here as well. Good to see you, Gloria. Brenda Braffett, Lyndon Glenn. I see Onika, good to have you as well. Paul Bourne, good to have you, Paul. Thanks for the ting, Paul. Thanks for the ting. Dion Gibbs Andy says loud and clear. Guys, we trust that you are well. We're fired up tonight and we're ready to go. And we trust that you guys are as well. You all are fired up and you all are ready to go as well. We got the fight card set. It's only you folks missing. So hurry and come, share it down live. Smash that emoji button, folks, and let me go down the road. Let us go down the road. We got a couple things to cover, folks. We got quite a few things to cover. Look what we're going to be looking at. Look at some of what we're going to be looking at. You all don't see it before the rest of us see it. Some of what we're going to be looking at, folks. Your boy Jack Dio. A lot of things not going well at all. And tonight we're going to make it any better. A lot of things are not going well. We're happy that you guys are here. Let's share it down live. Smash that emoji button, folks. And let me go down the road now, man. Please and thank you. We're going to start with some international news. What's happening to Michelangelo, that statue of Michelangelo? There was some stuff happening in Mexico, folks. The body of the woman who was found at, was it Leguan or was it Wickenham? That was found in the show there. Guys, it has been identified. We're going to talk to you about that. We got some folks in Region 3 who got some issues. Some folks, Region 3, got some issues. We're going to talk about that as well. And let me come back to some of the utterings of the Vice President. We are going to come back to some of the utterings of all your Vice President, Cheryl Mingo, Stacey and Stoll, Gavin Simeon, Dre Percival, Will Anthony Bubble, good to have you in. Always great to have Wayne. Lynn Finance, Leslie Wardine, Debbie Hohenkirk. Good to see you there, Debbie. Good to see each and every one of you. We got the fight card set, folks. We're fired up. We're ready to go, and we hope you guys are as well. You all know where we're going. The opener, folks. You can't start the meal without the appetizer. That is the opener. That's the opener, guys. And tonight, we are in Region 3. We are in Region 3. Two issues in Region 3 we got to look at. First up, the Tuvlot potential NDC. Got some problems there. And one of the councillors spoke with us today. The Tuvlot NDC folks got some real troubles. The councillor spoke with us just today on some of those concerns. Take a look at what's happening. It's not all the better roses as they're trying to paint, you know. I want you all to know that, folks, you got to understand some of these issues for yourself. It is not all a bed of roses at all. At all. And we're starting here, right? At the Tuvlot NDC, the Tuvlot potential NDC. They got a lot of troubles there, folks. A lot of troubles. Yeah, plenty. What happening by you? That's why you want to do good, folks. What is happening at your end? I know a lot of stuff happening. Don't come around with funny. I know a lot of stuff happening. Don't do it. But we trust that you guys are great. Share the live, folks. Smash that emoji button. We did tell you, folks, that we are fired up and we are ready to go. And we trust that each and every one of you are as well. We're bringing you some of what we've covered, folks. Bringing you some of what we have covered from that Tuvlot NDC, Tuvlot potential NDC, folks. Again, we spoke with one of the councillors just today out of that NDC, and he had some Oh, quite a few things. Dare say, some unsavory things that he shared with us. Right? Some rather unsavory things that he shared with us. Give us a sec, folks. Let's make sure that we get it what we need to get queued up correctly. Give us a sec. Quite a few things were shared with us. All right. Take a look, good folks, and take a listen. Take a look and take a listen. Folks, we are privileged to be with the Tuvla potential NDC councillor, and there are a number of challenges they have at this council on this side, and we came to talk with them about some of those challenges. And as I said, we're happy to have one of the councillors with us. My brother, tell us some of the challenges you guys have here at the NDC.
Sure, the first challenge that we have in is the chairperson. He seems to be a lord and a god over everything. Whatever he says, wants it to be, it must be carried out. He's not taking people's advice. And the other part of it is that he does things arbitrarily, that whatever, we have a council that has a works committee.
Mm-hmm.
He bypasses the works committee and give work to his friends.
So some of the things that are happening on the council, you say they are arbitrary, they are unilateral.
Yeah.
These are decisions of the chairman, not the council.
Not the council. Not the council. The chairman himself does these things.
Mm.
As a matter of fact, he put a price for everything. He fixed the prices for the different works that he gives out to his friends.
How will he fixes the prices? There isn't like an engineer's estimate?
He might have an engineer estimate written by, I don't know who, but then that engineer estimate would have a price. Let's say, for instance, you have an engineer estimate for the crusher run that is over the road.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just a one-line engineer estimate. And it's $28,000 a ton for the crusher run. And we have said at our statutory meeting, it must be first grade crusher run. And what I'm seeing there is like a quarry cleaning. It's not a first grade crusher run. It's a quarry cleaning, and crusher run goes about $14,000. First grade, $40,000 a ton, and that is $28,000 a ton. So you can just imagine it, $997,500. We pay for 25 tons of quarry cleaning, not crusher run.
We're talking about this crusher run project and issue. Is that is that a consistent thing with different projects? He's doing his own thing. The cost is a concern to the council. The other projects,
I can tell you, there was one time when we said, look, we're going to try our best to be transparent. We put out some tenders, right? So people could have tendered from all over the place. And lo and behold, when the people, his favorite, when they tender, people went below them. And to our surprise, or to my surprise, the people who went below them didn't get their tender. You know what happened? It was sent back to the region, and the region told them to do a three-coat system. As a matter of fact, what we're doing is that tendering is a three-coat system all the time. So that this man Bill, his son, his ex-son, his son-in-law, and probably his nephew. They're the four persons that gets all the jobs in the area. Nobody else can get in job.
So you're arguing it's not a tender and procurement process
No.
that obtains here at the two friendship NDC. This is a
Three-court system that goes to the region, they pass through the tender board. A three-court system.
I know our audience might be eager to know who is the chairman here.
Mark Khan is the chairman for this NDC. So he does things way above board.
Tell us of any other concerns that you all might have as a council in relation to this chairman.
Let's say the chairman again, whenever there's a council meeting, it has certain set of people from the minute they start talking, telling them to sit down, shut them out. But that doesn't, too bother me because they're people from the same side with him, which is the PPP side. So that doesn't bother me much. But yet still, in proper procedure, should allow the person them to talk. When they explain them, say, and finish whatever they have to say, then he can give his own opinion. But they're telling people to shut up your talking nonsense, sit down. That isn't good as a chairman. How you can chair in the way, How you want to be fair, you want people to respect you when you do things like this. And as a matter of fact, again, with these, let's say the people that are working for the 10 days work, they have about 100 and something of them working. And of this set, you don't have about 20 persons looking like me in the 10 days work. They're with $40,000 a month. You got 20 looking like me. So in all,
and those workers are paid through the NDC here?
Not through the NDC, but the NDC is responsible for paying them because they collect the money from the region and then they would call the workers and pay them.
Wow, interesting. Interesting. And what are some of the areas that are captured in this NDC?
We started Two Flat, Larry Treat, Stanley Town, Bellevue, Golden Tent, Sisters, Potential. Now they've gone to Free and Easy. So the Two Flat, the area now is extended from Two Flat to Free and Easy. Two Flat straight through to Free and Easy now. And there's a lot of area that you got Friesland, Friesland Forest, and other area, Petrosi, all of them come into the NDC now.
And you're saying, based on all of that, the 40-day workers, they're looking like the catchment area.
No, they're looking like the catchment area.
Interesting. So we have another resident here of Two Flat Potential, the NDC, and he has some concerns of his own.
Okay, good afternoon, first of all. What I would like to know is that I live in here 38 years now, knowing that the village office keep events. All of a sudden, one resident in this village stop all the events from keeping. Why is it? If you go around, could ask anybody, if anything affect them, they say no. But just one man stating that he has the powers, he can use it, and he can show people that nothing can keep at the NDC office. That's the one. And next thing, even the second people activity at somewhere else, normally you pay $3,000 for a village permit. Chairman raise it from $3,000 to $20,000. Why is it? How youth going to survive if for people youth a fundraising or something? Normally you use the NDC to do it, can't do it now.
Oh, you stay right because you're stepping out of the shot.
You can't use NDC to do nothing. Normally my guy is emancipation thing, all thing.
What do you think that is happening?
Well, on my behalf, I question it and never get an answer. Up to now.
So a lot of the activities the village used to have, or the villages used to have, all that has stopped now.
Yeah, for the past year or so, just after the COVID.
And they've never stated why.
And they said usually they're not renting nobody the place. It's because one man keep complaining that the music affects him.
That sounds interesting.
And if you check it, when this place went, you pay $30,000. That is money going into the NDC. Could I do things in the community?
You said one man decided to use the power that he has.
As
Uh-huh.
because
What does that mean?
by the work and freedom house.
Oh.
And he said that the music affected. So what will other people all can affecting no other resident? Just you alone.
Very interesting indeed.
Okay, now right here our business. If you have a little funeral, you can't even play your music. Let's say you play it after hours, you play it moderate. Nothing can go on. Why?
The NDC has
Like
for that?
that business places.
No. The NDC gives permission for that? I thought it was
Yes. The NDC is the first permission that is from the NDC. Now we used to pay 3,000. And just because of this man saying the music affecting you, the chairman raised the normal village permit from 3,000 to 20,000.
on his own?
Well, I can't say. Well, as the councillor say, as thing on his own, he raised it. No way. When you pay $20,000 to the NDC, the police permit is 25,000. We're getting 2 police officers to work on the event. You look at it, nobody in working for the NDC, but you're paying 20,000 for what? What's the reason for paying 20,000? It just jumped from 3,000 straight to 20,000. If you go Bagoville NDC, it's 1,500.
Unilaterally, is that one of the only fees that is raised, or they got other fees that have increased?
Well,
unilaterally.
I can't even say about the other one, but as a young promoter, that's what my young promoters free wasted. From 3,000 to 20,000.
That's a big jump. That's a big jump. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Thank you.
I got a concern. The street that I live in, that's a big road. Then they said they're going to do the street, they ain't doing none. They said they're going to make a bridge. But 5 years now, you got to know, so the school, next to the Bengong, in front of the Bengong, they said they're going to make the bridge so the children get easy access to get to school. Up to now, no bridge are making, no road ain't doing nothing. I know what they're really doing. If you see this hole, I got a motorcycle and all the clothes break up. Deep hole, like pan.
And what were the promises?
And then promises was to do the bridge, but 5 years now they can't do nothing. 5 years now. And the road, they bypassing the road, going and do other people's road. And then doing the road where you live in. If they come through there, you see this old size new motorbike break up all the clothes. It's looking terrible, they're in a terrible stage.
And that's a direct result of the bad roads.
Yeah, the bad road. And then the bridge, they got the children, them, that instead of they walk on the big road, they can walk on the street and reach to school easier. 5 years now, when they do, instead of a date and then every day.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for sharing those stats with us.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we're in another area of the two-flood potential NDC, and even this area has some contention. Talk to us about that, Councillor.
The chairman again, he said that the First Lady wants to make a fun park for the people in Larry Trade, and they've chosen this area. But the area is not suitable for that. They could have gone and used the Larry Trade school called the ball field that is there. That is much bigger, and it holds a wider cross section of people. You get people from Larry Trade and Stanley Town could have been there. You put up your seat or what have you. But to my mind, again, it is a project that has a lot of controversies in the sense that if you look at it from the back, it's on the side of the main drainage trench. And while, let's say, to the Coker, while you're going down there, if the trench should be silted up and they finish with this park, what is going to happen how they're going to do the dredging, how they're going to do the excavating of the mud slip from the place. But it's all, I would look at it as a political ploy, hoping to win votes for the upcoming local government election. Again, this project cost $950,000.
Just to excavate some dirt.
About 8 inches. 8 inches to this length. And they didn't actually move with the dirt because people from the region, the Public Works Ministry, the Sea Defense, they came and they packed the dirt in the bags and they took them away. So just to do this kind of excavation, it costs $950,000. And so, way at the back, they have another project that the council has to foot the bill. And that is at $976,000. They build a culvert across the dam to get water from that trench over there to the other drainage trench.
Wow. A lot of issues there. You know, we've come into the two flood potential NDC. We've seen an area where the road has been completely broken up. We're told that that was done because heavy duty machinery was moving through that street to build a bridge for one person.
At the back. And again, the bridge was built mostly for the beer again. It's because of his family. He has a house there, he has a land there, and his brother lives there now. So they're just doing things in the area where this man is living, where he controls.
And the street has not been repaired since those trucks went through there. We also saw another bridge that seems to be very costly but had minimal repairs on it. Talk to us about that.
It is the footpath bridge that joins the two sections in good intent. The Works Committee looked at it and we said, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put back the iron rail on the bridge and change it was about 10 boards 10 5-feet board across they could walk on that it had to be changed. Put back the iron rail and that was it. And the contractor said, look, he's going to do it. It was for $300 and something, $300,000. And lo and behold, all of a sudden, one day I was told to let's go and to check the bridge finished. When I went there, to my surprise, I saw they use wood to do the thing, to do back the rails, and they just changed the 10 boards, and that is for $498,000.
Wow, $500,000.
$500,000
already.
So yeah, the councils just keep suffering because of one man and his friends.
And then residents show us another area that is council reserve that seemed to have been given to somebody and is now being fenced off.
To beer again. To beer.
Nice time for beer.
Nice time for beer in the two-flat potential two-third friendly area. Yeah. Nice time for beer in this area. Everything he's getting to do, all the work that comes from the council, that he got a massive stretch of land that could have had some kind of, I think the children would go there on the Easter Monday. The children in the sisters area would go there and fly their kites and everything. Now, he has fenced it around. They cannot go there any longer.
Wow, interesting.
It is interesting.
Interesting developments here. Thank you so much again, Councillor, for sharing your thoughts with us on what's happening here in the NDC. There you have it, folks. That was the opener. We got lots more, folks, coming up. You're going to want to share the live. You're going to want to smash that emoji. But let's touch on some things very quickly that are happening internationally. We touch on a few that are happening regionally. And then we circle back home. We're going to circle back home. And we got some unfinished business in Region 3. We're going to circle back to as well. Unfinished business. And you're going to want to stick around for that. You are going to want to stick around for that, good folks. But look at some of what we're following internationally. Look what's happening. Believe it or not, you all know the Michelangelo sculpture. The sculpture, you all remember it? When a Florida principal was sent packing, right? Was it indecent exposure that she caused some children to be around? Michelangelo, she was sent, the principal, folks, people touchy these days, you know, touchy. The principal was sent packing, yeah, because of Michelangelo's David, depicting David, upset some parents. Well, if you know the statue, you might know why. If you know the sculpture, fantastic sculpture by the artist Michelangelo depicting David. Well, the parents got pretty mad. And I don't know, like, DeSantis really trying too hard. The principal was sent home. Yep. Things different some places. Look at us, we're following, folks, on the international front. There's a bipartisan push in the US Congress for Joe Biden to lend some help in prosecuting these war crimes. You all know there's a warrant out for the arrest of Putin from the ICC, the International Court. Right? There's a warrant out. And so, in a bipartisan push, some senators have been coming down on Biden to lend a hand. You got to detain the criminals, you know. Got to detain them. Yeah, got to detain them. And then we see this all too often, folks. All too often in the North. Unarmed man killed by officer. Right? An unarmed man who was suspected of shoplifting. And sorry, we really can't go into some of this evening. Too often we see this. This is Virginia. The officer was terminated after the force told us that this unarmed gentleman was killed. We fed up. In the region, folks, look what we're tracking in the region. Mexico. My God. They're telling us that American company, its Caribbean facility was taken over by the Mexican military. Yeah. Mexican military and police. Its Caribbean facility there. And, you know, the guys ain't too happy about that. Ain't too happy. The seizure of an American company's quarry facility in Mexico by Mexican military and state police sparked outrage among former and current U.S. government officials, as well as appeals, they tell us, for the Biden administration and the Mexico-U.S. ambassador to intervene. And this is Vulcan Materials. It has its base in Birmingham, Alabama, but it has a huge quarry in Mexico. Yep, maybe the things rolling in too slow for the Mexicans. Maybe, just maybe, the things rolling in too slow. Them boys going to take over. Them boys going to take over. That's how some people do it. Moving on, folks, Cuba. Cuba has elections that are impending. Cuba. But the only thing is, there's no opposition. There is no opposition competing with them. None. No opposition there in Cuba. And those elections are very close. Very, very close. The national community is watching that. No opposition. Right? Some might ask, why even have elections? No candidates. There are 470 candidates running for 470 seats, backing the Cuban government, with no opposition challengers and no campaigning. Yep. 470 candidates for the ruling Communist Party. And they said that the polling is held every 5 years. Yep. That is impending. And we're going to be following that. But so much happening in the world. The whole damn thing upside down. Upside down. We're going to be following that, folks. We're going to be following that. I think we hope now. Are we in the 592? We're in the 592 yet? No, the Commonwealth, this is interesting. The Commonwealth, they're having a workshop to boost confidence in elections across the Caribbean and in the Americas. And it's happening in Trinidad. That's coming up in a couple of days. Yep. Y'all think it's only y'all had problems. Y'all think it's only y'all had problems with elections, no? CARICOM said, no. They're bringing in a bunch of countries. And they're looking to boost confidence in elections. Y'all remember the polls we've been telling you guys of? We've been quoting some of them here perennially about the low confidence people have. They don't believe that, you know, what comes out as the result is the will of the people and all of that. That's not only here. So the Commonwealth Secretariat, the Commonwealth Secretariat is going to be doing some work in that stead. Yep. Correct is right. We're in the 592. But it is all downhill from there. You know, it is all downhill, good folks. When we get into the 592, it's all downhill from there. Share the damn light, smash that emoji button. We got a couple of things loading. Some of them we can't even quite characterize as yet. It's what happening in this country. That's why I want to know. What is happening in this country? What's happening in the schools? What is happening in the damn schools? Could we start there? Please and thank you. Could we start? What happening in the schools? Well, we got some stories loading. Right? We got some stories loading. A couple of things loading. Father, have his mercy. You think it's easy? Huh? You think it's easy? But it's not easy. A couple things loaded. Loading. Look what we saw today. That's why we asked the question. And this one, this story is loading, developing, so we don't have all the information yet. Folks, I like you. Like, it's what happening. It's what happening. Edward Rooms, thanks for the thing. It's what happening. Huh? Beatrice, it's what happening. It's like this whole country gone upside down. We tell us this is the Tagore Memorial High School that is found at number 63 under quarantine. Some students, and clearly you have some elements there who are not students. Clearly we got some elements there who are not students, can't be students. It went by too fast. That's a developing story. Take another look. Yeah. We got so much work to do as a country, folks. We got a lot of work to do. I told you we had to circle back to Region 3 because in Region 3, they're advantaging some folks at Parika Dam. They are advantaging some folks. And we saw this at Success in the squatting area there. We saw it also at Amelia's Ward in Linden. We saw it at Mucka, Caneview. We saw it. And now again, we're seeing it. This is Sidam, Parika Sidam. They say, we took our cameras there today and spoke with some of the residents of Parika Sidam. And they're very perturbed. Folks just arrived today, came back because we were made to understand they were there on Sunday, marked, put some markings on some homes, and then came back today and just started breaking down homes by the Parika Sidam. We were down there today. The folks said they want justice. Justice. The folks at Parika Sidam. That's what they're telling us. They want justice. We spoke with them. Take a look and take a listen at the destruction that took place. Parika Sidam. Take a look, folks, and take a listen.
Again, we're in Parika, Parika Cedam.
Yes.
You all got some housing challenges. Talk to us about that.
Okay, then coming Sunday, then they tell me before they coming from me from a housing or which side. They said they just come for numbers this house. You say okay. So then they mark the house then. No, they never tell me they're coming back for break down nobody's house. Or tell me we have to move from here. Now today Friday, then come, then go down and break my brother's house and just run out 2 cruiser and a bus. Then run out, some Negro fella, run out with sledgehammer and crowbar, and then started to break all over telling this my brother what's wrong. My brother watchman was sleeping there. Then started to break, and then break the house, stop the canter. All the toilet then break up. Anyway, then left and then go down at the end so, and then break my daughter's house, Nikita class. All we beg them, I said my daughter's house fall and she just repairing this one to move in because she living at me. Whatever little she got the sample and she buy a little bit and she billing and billing. Just a step have to go on and the window and the door. And then still break the house down.
Have they given you guys any notice?
No, sir.
No,
sir.
But they never come.
Hold on. And nobody has ever told you what is happening, the one on the
No,
side, the
sir.
one
No, sir. Nobody. Nothing. They just come and start do what they have to do.
They just come.
Sir, and let me tell you, it's very sad. Right now, I'm tears in my daughter's house because my daughter poor and she struggling with bills. She letting to stay because she have
I buy and grow cedar.
That's what I want to ask. How
Yes,
long
sir.
have these houses been?
we live in over
here?
50 years. My brother house, they under over a ship. Then my brother house built over a ship. We developed this place. And when I vexed about it, and I heard, sir, I heard about my daughter home because she's very poor. We poor people. And Mr. Dr. President, if and Alice will really look into this. So the poor class people like these, they just rush and break my daughter home. And she don't have no justice in the rescue her. Many days mistook for my daughter. And I'm begging the president to look into this. So.
This is bad because that's where the Mocha people have to put them where they have to go. Because it's only people who want to do, but you see, Negro people will stand up for their right. But Negro people will go to Harleen at the corner, but that is bad.
Daddy come.
That is very bad because not for me children born now, my grandchildren born and go up on the sea now. And this is not right when they come and break your place down. And that's a nothing.
Ma'am, how long have you lived here?
I live
And
here
what brought you here?
very, very long. Rent house of Parika, end up on a building when we come. There's a fine truck here. The river there close by me. Now this river there so far now. Water can't kill you here. As what I said, the president said, water will kill me, water can never kill me. When we come here, water will kill me. And now water save me, we can get far. Yes.
We build the cedar.
When we call it for the back here, the water went right to the
Yes.
Now the water they kill it.
Far away now.
We water get to nobody here.
Yes, you see down here, Chatasha keeps a land now, for people can live for them.
We buy and grow it made 25 years.
Yes.
I'm touching 26 year this year.
Where you move ago?
We don't carry little children them these days.
What is the terrorist? The homes are right behind the wall and then people get transport. Why we can't get here for land too?
We
Which
want
is-
the president looking to
Which is what I want to ask. What do you all think is happening here? I mean, somebody just come one day and say,
We gotta move without nothing. Now we think we gotta move.
breaking and
We gotta just break in and then we come and tell nobody that they gotta break this place or nothing. You see, we gotta move without nothing. They're broken and they even come and tell people that they gotta move. You know that we or this thing got broke down just so they broken up. We polish all the things them too. Not just so you get them. Then bring it and give you. Then bring it and give you.
Because what, they come with the sledge, they come with bus, they come with bomb, jump and start to break. There's a more watch, the more watchman, you
I look into this. As a sickly girl, as you could see. Oh, yeah, as a sickly woman, I want to see. Me, I know I forgot.
call up there.
Ma'am, you're a resident here at Cedam.
Yes.
Tell us what's happening, what you heard, and what's going on.
And I have 5 kids and I single parents. And where we can move for go, I don't know if we go right about now. And I come and I'm breaking down the place. So we gotta get something before we move first. Can't just move like that and they can't come break up the place like that. They're supposed to come and give us notice before they come and break people thing. Then it's supposed to break. And we like for the government to look into it.
Excellent. You heard it there. She wants the government to intervene. What's this? I'm going to talk. Just come separate.
You can right now me want. Me not see too good. Me not see too good. And me watch. Let me show me face to the camera. See me be sickly. Me don't see too good. And you have to move. You go belly ground.
All right. So it's a big issue here. We got quite a few people have come out here.
Nobody watch. Nobody don't disturb nobody back here. Nobody don't trouble nobody back here. Everybody live in peace. But these people now coming and making life miserable. Come here, go.
The government don't make this road for us. We make this road. Everybody living here maintain this road. The government don't seek nothing. When they want vote,
I want you coming in close because I want you out to be shot.
when they want vote, they're coming in the back here. And when you don't vote for them, nobody don't make at the back here. Nobody don't see we get light, water. Everybody buy generator and using. We make this road. And now they want to break the house. Then they want to break, they're breaking the house them down without informing anybody. And I think that is very bad. You know, everybody is poor people here. That's all.
So did they say whether they're coming back? Do you have a sense of that? Whether they say they're coming back? What's happening?
They never told nobody that they're coming back. But everybody's scared.
No, but I find out. And they said that the whole way and get informed for break, then got break, but when they come back it's for grade everything. So where we go belly ground?
So nobody has informed you.
No, sir. Nobody informed nobody.
We really glad the government could look into this, at least here help out poor people because it's not everybody afford to pay land if you understand. Me for once, I come in, I go kick open the school and live. We talking big, Mickey.
So that's really what I ask next. What happens, or what do y'all think should happen? I mean, they want the land, you all need houses, you need land.
We need house and lot. We need help to move the house and give we lot. And we're going to move. Nobody going to afraid to move. But we got to get a house lot and help us to move.
Many of us put in house lot and up to now they can't get a car to get house lot.
You've seen that many of you.
Many of us put in house lot because I put in that up to now I can't get a car for house lot. And then why we move? They should see about that.
Come here, Auntie Baby. Come
Me as a resident of Parika, I put in since 2011 for a house lot. I get through with a house lot, I had to pay money, and me house lot, I pay out for the land 6 months now, and still they can't get through with the land. Nothing, and now they want to come a movie. Where they going to put me with the children there? On the water top, we can't live on the water top. We got to get house and we got to get land. Right now, everybody is poor people. And even if they got to move from here and we got to get a house, they got government got to build it for we. Because we can't hide ourselves just like everybody and go. You can't get a house in 6 months' time.
We didn't even get
a job. Me husband is a sickly man. He got a fractured skull. He does just work. He's saying just for support me home. Me put in for my land. They can't get me land up to now. 6 months I don't pay me money, surveyor and every single thing. And I can't get the house. They can't get no calling up to now. So what they want me to do, my son, he got 4 children. He put in a long time for house lot. We can't get no house lot. We want to know the reason why they're moving me from here without coming and notify me that, you know, they could give me a year or 2 years. Because we are not rich people, we are poor people. Why you think we come in and squat here? It's because we don't have nowhere to go. If we come here for squat a long time, they start a year, some people grow, some people are dead from this place. And we not getting nobody in coming and tell me where we got to go. We live in here so happy.
You can come back and start and see everybody and live in the water.
That is it. So I want to really know when we gonna get called for we house. When we're waiting so till we get old, when we get in pension, that we can't build house. My husband can't build house because he is on the pension. Right now, my husband, he could able to build a house up the land. But I don't know when them will give me the house land. I don't know. We pay for it. We don't know where the government do it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're gonna take a look at some of the houses that they broke. Folks, they're taking us to see some of the houses here in Sidam, Parika, that the ministry from
Houses that they break, they even break the washroom and everything.
Ministry of Housing and Water, they said, as you heard, folks came during the course of the day and just started breaking down.
Can't all the damage.
When we telling the canter is a working canter, they pull the house down from the canter.
They started breaking down these structures here. This is Sidam in Parika. Parika Sidam. That's another structure that was in the back there.
There is a toilet and bathroom. We even beg them to leave the toilet and the bathroom because we just use it. Then break it down. Too.
Me know these people don't have a wife, or they don't have a mother, they don't have a sister, or what really? A toilet you can break down to? A toilet
If
you
you
can
go around
break
the
down?
next side, you're going to see the toilet and the bathroom is a flush toilet. And then
Nice,
break
them
it down. We
really.
beg them to leave it and then break it still.
All right, folks, you heard it there. Parika Sidam. And they've said that people just descended here
Come round
during the
way,
course of
you
the
will see,
day,
the toilet.
say they're from the Ministry of Housing, came earlier in the week, marked some houses, and then just came today and started breaking down homes. They said they have squatted here for years, for generations. And they don't know where they're going to go. Parika Sidam.
There is a toilet where they break down. We ask them to leave the toilet because we just use the toilet. They break it down.
This is what's happening at the back here.
Yeah.
Lots of families live at the back here. Lots of families live at the back here.
We live here for years.
We live here for years. We
For
struggling.
years
We
we
be
live
trying to live.
We're going to take a peep at some of the other places that they've said have been broken down. A lot of folks came out to have their views heard or just to give support to the residents who give their views. And as I said, it's a poor community in the back here. They have nowhere else to go. You heard Auntie say if they had other places to go, they would not have been here. See a lot of the people in the neighborhood came out.
We got
And they said that down.
If we sit down here,
Folks all over just
Everybody live back
very
here and we gotta
concerned.
support one another.
Everybody just concerned with
because when them put
what's happening here.
fish don't want
So we're going down at the back to see what's happening down this way. These are just some of the homes. Parika Sidam. And we're just taking a look at some of the houses down here. Again, this is Parika Sidam, and the folks are very, very concerned with what's happening.
Don't come.
Yeah, my brother. Good day, good day. So they built this road here. They built this road. And you heard it. They say people are interested when it's election time, and then they don't hear back.
When it's election time and come in, for you go and vote for them. When you don't vote for them, they kick you. Then don't have time with you anymore. When the voting time, they come nice, they go do road, they go give you water, they go give you light. When time comes, then they got time with you now. When they don't sit down as president.
They say you live in the river, and why your yard dry cry? You know the river they here?
I'm really sure.
We live in here. No one the water under the here.
Anyway, come here, don't step on the
Yeah, it's dry.
Now you go drunk here. 14 years I'm living here and I never drunk here. Now me go drunk here.
You pick the barn and go here.
Plus me daughter barn and grow here 14 years she there. She go into secondary school. Me a single parent, me got send me daughter to school. Where me go? I dig me hole and put me down and done.
You're a single parent stuff.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, going on the back to see what's happening. This is Parika. Lots of the young people just. This is ordinary afternoon here. Young people having fun.
You know much about a house like this?
Look at them children is growing up healthy at the back here, nothing and do them children this. But the government give you the house and we gonna live happy. I just saw them broken in their hand.
Because your husband's sickly, he in bed right now, and they broke the stand down and everything.
All right, hold on. So, talk to us. And you're telling us what happened here? What happened here?
My mother-in-law built a shop here because her husband sickly in bed. She make a stand here because she sell little egg ball and pullory and so. They come and break it down. The woman begged them and telling she making a stand. She got a sickly husband. Then break it down. Here's my mother-in-law. Is here. You can talk to her for yourself.
Mom, I'm just trying to find out why your stall in particular they broke down.
I don't know. I begging them and telling them to break it down because I got a sick husband up on there. And if they could left it because I want to sell little greens and stuff for assist. And they still break it down. I don't know why they break it.
Wow. Folks, this is Parika Sidam, and the guys have said they want the government to intervene because they don't know what is happening. They have got no formal notice to move. Nobody has come here to talk to them about what's happening, but some folks representing themselves as being part of the Central Housing and Planning Authority just came down here today and started breaking homes. And as you've heard, they've lived here for a very long time. And they are very concerned. Again, the one refrain is that during election time, people come for their vote, and then after that, nothing happens here. Nothing happens here. And they want the attention of the government and the administration to bring some relief. Lots of children live here with their parents, lots of single parents as well. And they say they want to know what is happening and they need the intervention of the government to alleviate their suffering and to stop this madness here with the breaking down of the homes. That's what they're asking for this afternoon. That's the concern that they've come out to voice this afternoon, that they need justice for what's happened here, the homes that have been broken down, the structures and so forth. And if government needs the land, that they need to be compensated, and they need their own homes and land and so forth to be comfortable, just as they are. So we're going to another area here where some homes have been demolished.
And it's really sad. You see all the damage property my daughter home. And my daughter sacrifice and work and build she house and then break it down. And I call upon the government for see with this. I don't know why they're doing this. And I call on Mr. President if and I'll to look into this. Because I don't know why the reason make them do this. Look at them damage my daughter home. Brand new board and zinc, she sacrifice and buy. Thank you, sir.
And we're going to take a closer look. Our sister says her daughter lived here. And again, folks from Central Housing and Planning just swooped down here at Sidam and started breaking up the homes here. No explanation, no notice to move, no notice for what is happening. We just started breaking up. Some people have built, some people are in the process of building.
These houses are built at the same time as my house.
You can see our tree, oh, lot of people live on the land.
So you can take a look what is brand new lapis. Go look at it, this stripe in our thing. Oh, don't go to she poor, she struggling to get back a little thing.
100 BM of wood is not $20. It's 20,000 for 100 BM wood.
Brand new, she beg them, just leave it and she gonna break it out herself. Then got sledgehammer and crowbar and break me that to home though.
You telling us that she begged them?
She begged them. Me go lang me and I beg. I tell them don't break me that house. Show us gonna break it when you come home. Then still insist on them break it with sledgehammer and crowbar. It's a set of Negro people coming in a break. And we was begging. I got on my knee and I beg and nobody was stopped.
I was informed by the two Indian fellow, but they have no badge, so we can't really know if they recognize us whatsoever. Right? Now, this is me that at home, and 23 years I live here, and I walk and mind them, and she come up and she own, and it hurt me hard for no to because she trying with a living and today they come and destroy she building.
What's your problem, me,
I tell myself that I get on. I said this is discrimination story going on because you cannot come and brutal people like this. Eh? This have racism inside. You understand me? And they jump in. You have a vehicle, a dark black color vehicle. You know, the minister who there in the vehicle, but he have it in glass, you can't recognize it, and he coming out and send the gangs them for do what they have to do. Feel it about that. Right, all before.
I come broke people things
around 3 years back. And now I trying for hustle for make my own house because me no want live in mother. I live in me mother. How long days in my life I can live in me mother? I need my own home. I build my own home, they come and break it down. I want my own house. I want the president to see about this. This is not something that you can go and pick up at the sawmill. 5,000 for a sheet of zinc, 20,000 for 100 PM of wood. Where you could go on sawmill and pick up this thing from. You need things in your life. You're getting it now, then come and destroy you. When the president need voting time, and come and begging you for going to vote for them, and I'll give you this, and I'll give you that. Now then come and break your house without a notice. They never keep a meeting for say that they're going to move you or nothing. Nothing. Watch, you got people house worse than me house, and they didn't break me own, but then break my own because I'm what? I'm a black woman. Them is Indian woman. Indian woman house that worse than me own, and then they break you and then break my own because of what? I'm a black woman.
So yeah, but you said you only seeing them election time. Local government election coming, so I guess you're gonna see them a very short while ago.
Could see how long she live here. Right? You know the old house where she was fall down? This is the house of fall down. This house
repairing back this.
Try to repair back the one. This is the one will fall and this one should.
And you see folks.
And what you could see, you could see the mango.
You could see why this house. Look at this house. This one they didn't break this one, but they break mine. And this house in that just like mine.
My one you really live in the house. They just put on a blind and got it like that. But you could see Sarah put that the whole house of its fall.
Folks, it's a very sad story back here. Again, we've seen this repeated so many times in the last few months. So many times.
Even when the land, we're saying that we're afraid to move from Sudan. We love to move from Sudan because everybody glad to get their own house and land. But you just can't come move people. And we put in for house land for so long. I put in this year. And then they even call me back and say, well, yeah, I go get you a land. We go come and move you off and see them and give you all a house and land. They never say that and just come and move you. Where should we go? Where can we go? Who will compensate with we house? The zinc that we buy, the wood that we buy.
My sister, what I want to know, like, what would you want to see come up this whole issue? How do we resolve this?
Well, them come Sunday, they never tell me we got to move all them, so nobody house them. And this today they come, they start to break with sledgehammer and hammer and crowbar. And we live here for years. We get all my grandchildren, great-grand, everything to Parika see them here. And me no see they must come and do this thing or whatever. If they need me for move, they got to assist me because we're poor people. My husband is a sickly man up on bed, can't walk. He can't do nothing for himself. He's a pensioner, me is a pensioner himself. So where we must go right now for do anything. Eh?
Means one is granddad, me 26
yes.
Me buying growing Parika. And we glad even for move, we let them give you a house and land.
They're scared about it because there's nobody farming you, nobody telling you nothing. They just come in while just a blah, 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 and do what they have to do. In farmers, let we know that we prepare ourselves or tell me something. Right? Nobody say nothing. You're coming in just a number and you're coming sledgehammer, you're broken.
Thank you. Very sad indeed.
She got to let house so and break it.
All right, we'll just take your comments.
That's it.
Talk to us about what is happening here, ma'am. She doesn't want her face to show. We can appreciate that.
Me got the house been broken. Now me bail back long there. And me got 7 children.
And one lady may come and wait you me already and see that the house is built and so. Now they come and they broke down the house. Come in and know if go.
Wow. They broke your house down
Yeah, then shook down the house.
today? Wow. I want to go and see it. I want to go and see it.
They shook down the house. Come in and know if go. You rent, please.
I want to go back and see it. So just some of the homes here were identified for destruction, and some were left standing. We just passed.
And that's some of what we follow today. Respect and manners to the folks of Sidam Parika. We're hoping that they get the help that they deserve. We do hope so. Folks, I remember and I saw some of the comments on the live tonight what Rickford Burke said recently. And we need everybody. We don't have the luxury of pushing some people out the tent. We need everybody. You see, for what is to come next, we will need everyone. We can need everybody. Right? I understand lots of the comments there and I can appreciate them. We need everyone, folks. We need everyone. Before we let you guys saunter off into the weekend, let us show you a couple of the other things that we are tracking before we guys let you go. Let us just bring you up to speed some of what else, some of the other things that are happening. We had you there for a bit in Region 3, both at the Tollgate potential NDC and then Sidam Parika. Folks, it was a full day. It was a full day, and yet we have other things we need to cover as well. Listen, yep, stories like these. This woman's body washed up on the Leguan shore there, on the Leguan seashore, quote unquote seashore, and the body has now been identified as the American-based Guyanese, or rather overseas-based Guyanese, Roma Dukaran. And we saw another piece of reporting that suggested that on the very day her body was found, the day before that, she was dropped off at the Cherry Jackal International Airport, and she should have boarded the flight and returned home. She should have boarded the flight and returned home. So the family is stunned that her body was found till at Leguan, because she was dropped off at the airport the day before that. Folks, reporting is still coming in on this particular issue, and so we're going to have some more on it for you guys in a subsequent broadcast. She was dropped off at the airport. Her body is later found on the beaches of Leguan. Yep, Roma Dikuran. And we can bring you more on that, folks. Look what else we're following. Them boys outside, where's ropes and bend? No ropes and bend there. That's why you want us. We there. They're telling us in Sophia, husband and wife were both shot. Shop owner and reputed husband, Beefield Sophia. That's one of the police following very, very closely. You know, the problem is the crime plan. Still waiting for that. Like the folks there at Seaview, waiting to be looked at. The folks at Sidam, waiting for the land, waiting for the house. You know, the 40 acres and the mule, still holding for the crime plan that we hope could bring down, mitigate some of what we're seeing here, folks. Yeah, the boys moving with impunity now. Boys in K. Where? Somewhere in Guyana, a family is still mourning. You know, one of the loved ones who went missing 3 months ago. Telling us here the family, they're suspecting foul play. Yep, a vigilance man, TJ Roxroy, went missing 3 months ago. Now, as I said, the family is suspecting foul play. If you see TJ Roxroy anywhere, report it to the nearest police station. He has a family who's looking for him. Yep, look at us, we're following, folks. Of course, goes without saying, them boys got to separate new section. Bradam, however you like it. Look what we're following, folks. Look story now. You know, the apology subvention has been reinstated. That's what we saw breaking on the wires. The apology, like it's not the PPP week, it's not the month. They're going to want to hustle out of March month. The subvention, remember the Chief Justice has recommended, not arbitration. What is the word, folks? Help me. It's Friday night. Right? Mediation. The Chief Justice had recommended mediation. And so government and the parties, stakeholders met, and coming out of that, we're being told that the monthly subvention is going to be reinstated. You know, there were lots of allegations of fraud and mismanagement, and the books of apology were opened up. Subvention reinstated. Some of the information we're seeing coming out of that. Beat and teach. We're sorry we don't have the time to show this evening, but Aubrey Norton came out firing against the vice president today as corrupt and incompetent. And we can bring some more of that for you guys on a subsequent broadcast. You know, the people that, you know, those folks may tend to believe you. You know, folks may tend to believe you corrupt and incompetent. He came out firing against VP Jack Neo. Yep, we have more of that for you guys in a subsequent broadcast. You're going to want to hear that. And talking about the VP. Talking about the VP. Talking about the VP. I better share it live. Smash that emoji button first. And then we go down the road. The General Secretary, who's also the Vice President, your Vice President, right? He said Congress, they got to hold Congress by year end or early next year. You can come back and say it's COVID. He said they're holding Congress. Folks, you can see story now. Right? These folks who say they believe in democracy and transparency, you can see all the flush out the window. Right? They done got some set piece lining up already. You will see all of that. Transparency, accountability. You see that? Free and fair elections. You're about to see all of that go out the window. With this Congress that the General Secretary of the PPP telling us is going to be held later in the year or early in 2024. Yep. Nothing irregular. The only difference with them and the boys on the other side of the aisle is they keep quiet about what's happening inside. Nothing going down on the inside. He just come out and say this because he ain't got nothing else to talk about, you know. It's a lot of rumblings. You see? Yeah. The current sharing, the way some people thought it should share. Right? Where is Congress? Then you say the grumblings. It's where is Congress? Yeah. Where is Congress? You got to switch up a couple of things. Where is Congress? Respect and manners, folks. To Paul Slow, respect and manners. The High Court today said that the removal of the chairman, and among other things, were unconstitutional. The removal of the chairman of the Police Service Commission, to be more specific. That is the case. The High Court pronounced on today. And Paul Slow was that chairman of the Police Service Commission. And they wanted him gone at all costs. As a matter of fact, they wanted the whole commission squashed, mashed up. Because, of course, the people manning the commission at that time, you know, didn't fit their bill, you know, their hue, etc., etc., etc. Right? And the High Court said that they acted ultra vires outside the ambit of their powers, acted ultra vires, unconstitutional. They acted illegally. Like, what is new? What is new? So congratulations to Paul Slow and his legal team. I don't know if they're going to try to appeal this, but that is what the High Court said. It's just one more case in which they've acted illegally. Is how many now? 50, 60, 70? Acting illegally. Unless you challenge them. The way apology, challenge them with the facts. Oh, you say we books cook. You say we don't have books. Look. You talk about mismanagement and who thief in what. Look. Subvention reinstated. Right? Oh, you want to play high-handed? Right? You all remember the PM? Oh, Paul Slumus, show cause. He ain't too big for his boots over there, you know. PM Mark Phillips getting too big for his boots. But I don't know if he could get too big. Ipso facto. I don't know if he could get too big. But he's getting big for his boots. Too big for his boots over there. And his borrowed robes. As MP Garnish Mike Paul will say, he's getting too comfortable in his borrowed robes. So congrats to Paul Slow and his team. If finally they said, the courts, the judicial courts, said he acted unlawfully. Is how much case Andrew them lose now? Jesus of mercy. It's all the people at Congress looking, you know, and saying, when Congressman, we got to shift around some people. We got the cabinet reshuffle after the Congress. Nothing's irregular. You think, you know, things bad by you? Nothing irregular by them by no difference. They were trained by the Russians, you know, by the KGB. Them boys in easy, by the KGB. That being said, folks, it's been quite a week. When we say be on the ground, that's what we're doing. Pursuing the truth wherever it leads. And today, it led over to 2 flat potential NDC. It led to Sidam in Parika. When we say we can't have the morning show or the podcast because we're on the ground, it means we're pursuing the truth wherever it leads. And wrong is wrong. I don't care if the people voted for the PPP or not. Wrong is still wrong. And if I condemn it in Success and I condemn it in Mucka Arcadia, Caneview, Mucka Arcadia, and I condemn it in Amelia's Ward, and I condemn it elsewhere, I got to condemn it, the high-handed nature of this installed regime in Sidam, Parika. And I hope the folks, like the folks everywhere else who are suffering in this country, get what is due to them. A country of immense natural resources, But there's a 1%, siphoning off everything. And then there's a 1 of the 1%, siphoning off everything. The people there, like people everywhere else in this country, deserve a roof over their head, you know, gainful employment, protect their families. They must be empowered to do so. Right? That is the real Guyana. You go and you see, not all this mama guy, no, GDP, 55%. That's nonsense. Don't tell me nothing but I'll find. Once people can feel their daily lives change and improve, that's nonsense you're telling me. What kind of leader you be? So we hope the people at Sidam, Parika Sidam, get what is due to them. The folks at Success, squatting area, Amelia's Ward and Linden and wherever else, Caneview, Mucka, you know, get what is due to them and due to every citizen of this country. Get what is due to them. That being said, folks, go ahead and have a great weekend. Take some time for you, some time for self, some time to spend with your family. We can give you an update on some of those things we've covered in our program tonight. Thanks for being here with us all week long. Share the like before you go, good folks. Smash that emoji button, folks. And regrettably, we don't run out of water. This is how you can contribute to our program to keep us moving forward.
Want to keep getting the best in the ring?
Let's play.
Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $in-the-ring592, Zelle and PayPal in-the-ring592@gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union and for MMG payments.
That's me time, and that's me program. Drink your porridge. All right, go and pee and catch your bed. Have a great weekend, folks. That's our time, good folks, and that's me program. That's the last bell as well. Elizabeth, good to see you. Out front parts, Candy Linda Jeet, Audrey Hickens Griffith, Esther Blue, Michael Reed, good to see you folks. Michaela Andrew Coates, Edwin Warren, Mavis Davis Well, Karen Gittins, good to see each and every one of you. Folks, before you go, share the live, smash that emoji button for us, guys, and let me go down the road. That being said, Yvonne Daly, Linda Booker, Michaela, I see Dion, Isabella, Chisel Chipper, Sandra Hanover, Yvonne Daly. Have a great weekend, guys. And thanks for the thing. Stay safe. Stay safe.